So the point is that it's obvious that the term person can be used to not identify but refer to people. But when it comes to law, when it comes to statutes, when it comes to codes, it's defined differently. For instance, I've memorized the one in the tax code in Oklahoma. And in there, person is defined as trust, fiduciary, limited liability company, partnership, corporation, and shall include all municipal subdivisions of the state. Now, that's very distinct. Why is it so important? Well, for one, it tells you that it is important that it only applies to fiduciaries, trusts, limited liability companies, partnerships, corporations, and municipal subdivisions of the state.
Okay, so that was Colin on Friday night trying to rebut the video I made about his theories about the word person. And it's very interesting, his comments, because they show how his brain works. Now, according to him, the Oklahoma tax code defines the word person as a trust, a fiduciary, a partnership, or a limited liability company, or a corporation, and includes any municipal subdivisions of the state. Now, as you can probably imagine, that's not what the Oklahoma tax code actually says. What the Oklahoma tax code actually says is that the term person includes an individual as well as the trust, estate, fiduciary, and all those other things that Colin mentioned. And literally in the next line, it defines the word individual to mean a natural person, aka a human being. Now, there's two possibilities here. Colin might be blinding himself to what the Oklahoma tax code actually says because he wants the definition of person to not include a human being. And so what we're seeing here is a case of willful blindness. Or the other possibility here is that he is lying and he knows that the Oklahoma tax code does not define person in the way that he says it does, and he's trying to confuse his audience. Now, just in case the actual statute is too complicated for Colin, I made a little diagram for him that explains how Oklahoma tax code defines person. Okay, see, it includes corporations and municipal subdivisions, but it also includes individuals, which the next line defines as a natural person, which you can look up in the dictionary, is a human being. Now, I drew a little human being there for you so you can understand that. Now, just to preempt any other nonsense, the National Conference of State Legislatures actually has a 15-page document that includes the definitions of person that is used in each of the 50 states. I'm not going to read all of it because it takes too long, but you can read it and you can see that in none of the 50 states is the word person defined to exclude human beings. So, contrary to what Colin claims, he is a person. He is a person under the ordinary usage of the term, and he's a person as far as the statutory definition that is used in all 50 states.